Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my next video lecture that is about the basic strand of the electronegativity. So in the previous video I've discussed with you about the phenomena of the electronegativity. Here we discuss about the basic strand of the electronegativity. When we look at the periodic table, so we the phenomena of the electronegativity observed in such way, as we all know that there are 7 periods in the periodic table. The 6 and 7 are the largest periods of the periodic table, while the first period is the shortest period of the periodic table. So when we move from the left to right in the period, for example, when we move from the hydrogen, that is the alkali matter, belong to the group of the alkali matter, and the borons, which is belong to the main group element, while the carbon and this nitrogen and this belong to the metallite family, and nitrogens and oxygen, fluorine, these are all the non-matters. Hydrogen and for example, the boron has some characteristics of the metal characteristics, and it is also the metallites, while the carbon is basically the elements of the periodic table, and its groups also have the metallite, for example silicon, germanium, and nitrogen, oxygen, and the fluorine. These are all the non-metals. Understand? So when we move from the left to right in a period, the electronegativity increases. Understand? When we move from the hydrogen to boron to carbon to nitrogens to oxygens to fluorine, the electronegativity increases. The electronegativity increases due to increase the number of the electrons. Basically, the fluorine is most electronegative as compared to oxygen. Oxygen is more electronegative as compared to that of nitrogen. And this is the phenomena that one element is greater electronegative as compared to the other. But the fluorine is the most electronegative element of all these 5 elements, because the fluorine have electronegativity of the 4. So it has a greater ability to attract a shear pair of electron toward itself. So when move from the left to right in a period, to electronegativity, the phenomena of the electronegativity increases due to increase the number of electrons. As a result, we know the electron are electronegative and they have greater ability to attract electron itself. When we compare the phenomena of the lone pair, mean to say the unshared pair electron, the fluorine has 3 lone pair, while oxygen have 2 lone pair, nitrogen have 1 lone pair. So when the lone pair, mean to say the non-bonding electron increases, so that the phenomena of the electronegativity increases. Similarly, when move along the group, mean to say from top to bottom in the group, the electronegativity decreases. The phenomena of the electronegativity observed in such that, for example, the halogen family, here I consider that when we move from top to bottom, from fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine, these all elements have 3 lone pair, have 3 non-bonding electron. But the fluorine is more electronegative as compared to iodine, which has the same number of the lone pair. But we observe that when move from top to bottom in a group, the size of the atom is increasing. When size of the atom increases, the number of electron also decreases, because not decreases, but the hold of the valence electron due to increase in size become the hold of nucleus, the valence electron becomes smaller and become weakest, as well as the valence electron are further away from the nucleus. So that's why the phenomena of the electronegativity is become less observed when moved from the top to bottom in a group. So in any family of the periodic table, in any group of the periodic table, although it may be the alkali metal, clineth metals, as well as the halogens and the non-metals, the phenomena of the electronegativity decreases. Understand? So hope you all understand about this topic, and if you have any query, any question, you may ask in a group comment section. So please subscribe my channel and get the latest version of my video. So